Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are discussing whether or not the Bose A20s are worth it, and I'm going to go a little in depth as to why I decided to make the purchase. If that sounds interesting, then make sure to stay tuned because that video is coming up right now. So the Bose A20, it is a great headset, and I'm going to give you my full honest thoughts as this video is not sponsored in any way. First, let's start off with the pros, and arguably the best thing ever is the noise canceling. The ANR, which stands for active noise reduction, the noise canceling is amazing. It basically sounds like you're in a quiet room. And it's really unbelievable how they do this. I was shocked when I first put the headset on because I was used to the David Clarks that I wore that are passive noise reduction, which basically just means they use a really good seal around your ears, and that's what blocks out all the noise. That obviously doesn't work as good as ANR. What ANR does is it gets the sound and it shoots an image of that sound in your ears that's much quieter, and it could do that through the ANR technology that's in the headset. It's super cool, and definitely the number one pro is the noise reduction. Another pro with the performance aspect of these headsets is the clarity. It is super clear, and you sound a whole lot better on the radio than some, cheaper headset that you might use in an airplane. The third pro, and the one that I really enjoy, is the controls that this headset has attached to the cord. Now, I know this isn't the only headset, and you could get these on a lot cheaper headsets, but this is so handy and it is so nice to have. For example, when I am flying, my instructor tends to turn up the volume quite a bit on the radio, and before, when I had my David Clarks, it would be really loud for me. But now, when I have the Bose, I just can go over to my little dongle and turn down the volume of my headset so it pleases him in his headset, and it also is much more quiet for me in my headset, and it pleases me as well. On the control dongle on the A20s, other than the volume knobs, there is also the Bluetooth button and the power button. The power button obviously powers up the headsets and allows it to use its ANR technology, and the Bluetooth button, it's pretty self-explanatory. It connects to your phone so you can listen to music, podcasts, whatever you may wish. That's what you can listen to with the Bluetooth. Now, I personally don't use the Bluetooth when I am flying just because I can't focus and listen to music at the same time. But what it is helpful for is connecting to ForeFlight so you could hear announcements in ForeFlight in your headsets, and that's really cool, and I've really been enjoying that lately. Now, the final pro, in my opinion, for this headset is the appearance. It is a super compact, lightweight headset, and that's more of a comfort thing too. There's a lot less clamping on these headsets than, say, David Clarks. They're super comfortable. On longer legs, they're not going to hurt your head, and they're going to be really comfortable to keep on, and you're actually probably going to want to keep them on because it's quieter in the headset than it is without them on. Now moving on to the cons, which there are a couple that are definitely important to take note of. Now, the first con is price. They are super expensive, coming in at over $1,000. It's pretty nuts, but that price can be justified if you want to do this as your career, and these headsets are built very quality, so you're going to have them for a long time. So you could look at that one or two ways. That is up for you to decide, but definitely price is something to consider. The second con is having to replace batteries. Now, this is a really nitpicky thing, but one thing that may be just an extra step that you don't have to take on a lot of other headsets that don't have active noise reduction is replacing the batteries. Ever since I got these A20s, I have kept a pack of AA batteries in my flight bag because you never know when they're going to die. They have a really good battery life, but you do have to replace them every now and then. Now, again, to justify this, you do get the amazing ANR, which in my opinion, it is so worth having to replace batteries every 20 to 30 hours of flight time, for that active noise reduction. Now, I'll tell you a little bit about why I decided to buy these headsets. A lot of them is because of the pros that I discussed in this video, but the one thing that I really, took into account was that this is going to be my career, and I'm going to do this for a long time. I want to go for college for aviation, and I want to protect my ears. Now, a cockpit is a loud place, and a really good noise-reducing headset can help prevent hearing loss over a prolonged period in a high-noise environment like an airplane cockpit. So, you know, the protecting your ears and going to college for it, and I already have 62 hours of flight time, so it's super worth it for me. And obviously, it is all up to you, and it is a case-specific problem, or not problem, but just situation. Now, I haven't gotten to fly with any of the other models because I know there are a few other that Bose and other companies make. I know Clarity makes some headsets for jet pilots that they target, as well as Bose makes the ProFlight Series 2, which I've heard some not so great things about, but I've never flown with them, but if I do, I will definitely make another review video on those. But that concludes this video today, and if I helped you out in deciding what headset to buy, then let me know. Drop a comment. Let me know what headset you use, why you like it, why you don't, what you wish it had, and what you wish it maybe didn't have. But until next week, I want you to stay current, stay proficient, and keep the blue side up. Keep flying safe, everybody, and we will see you in next week's video. Take care.